His name was Samba. He had no house, no possessions. He just walked from village to village, always in silence. Some said he was a wise man, others called him crazy. But wherever he went, people would stop everything just to listen to him. During a particularly harsh rainy season, he arrived in a large village. Every single hut was full. The families had already taken in other travelers, and there was simply no more room. Samba asked where he could spend the night. No one dared to say no to him directly, but no one offered anything either. The silence hung heavy in the air until a woman finally spoke up. "You can sleep at my place," she said, "if you're not afraid." It was AWA. Everyone knew her reputation. She lived alone and entertained men at night. The villagers all expected Samba to refuse, to look away and leave without a word. But instead, he calmly replied, "Thank you. Tonight I will sleep at your place." The murmurs started instantly. "He's lost his mind. He can't be a true sage." But Samba said nothing. He simply entered Awa's hut. She offered him water to wash himself and a hot meal. She asked him, "Aren't you afraid of what people are saying?" He replied, "Since when has the truth been afraid of rumors?" She laughed, but her laughter trembled. Owa handed him a soft loincloth, beautifully embroidered with gold thread. "You're not going to stay in that old, soaking wet cloth," she said. "Take this one." He put it on without shame and without pride. The next morning, he left the hut wearing the new loincloth. The murmurs swelled into a roar. "He dresses like her clients. He has fallen." But Samba remained silent. He greeted the sun, then sat peacefully under a tree. That evening, she prepared a true feast for him, a spicy goat stew and a dish of pistachio coquine. He ate calmly, looking directly into her eyes. "You don't refuse anything?" she asked. "Why refuse generosity?" he answered, "when it is offered with sincerity." The next day, the villagers saw the fine dishes outside her hut. "He is eating like a king now," they whispered. "He is lost." The following night, she danced. Not out of habit, but to test him, to confuse him. Outside, the drums of the village celebration were pounding. "He has given in," the voices murmured. But Samba watched her without desire, without confusion, with only deep, unwavering attention. When she finally stopped, breathless, she asked, "Why are you still here? Don't you want anything from me? You're not judging me." He replied in a calm, almost tender voice, "You give me what you are. I stay for what I see." The next day, he didn't leave her hut. Outside, the rumors turned to certainty. "The wise man is lost." They all agreed. He has become one of them. But inside, Awa was no longer laughing. She was asking questions, and for the first time, she was truly listening. Samba spoke to her simply, about life, about stillness, about the peace that lies within. When the rains finally stopped, they walked out of the hut together. Their eyes were serene, their steps were light. The villagers fell silent, but this time the silence was different. It was filled with awe, with confusion, and with a dawning understanding. They saw not a fallen sage and a shunned woman, but two people walking in the quiet light of their own truth. Samba had not been pulled down into her world. Instead, he had helped her find the peace within her own. And in his silent acceptance, he had shown the entire village the true meaning of wisdom.